All right, I'm a day behind. My apologies. Couldn't get sleep schedule under control. Hopefully I can get it back under control now. So my apologies for that. But here we are. New KOF 15 trailer starring Andy Bandy, the one-man Bandy Bogard. Brother of Terrence Bogard, who still has not been revealed yet, but Joe Higashi is, or has been revealed. So that means Terry's probably not far behind. So, with that being said, let's take a look at Andy Bandy, the one-man Bandy Bogard. I came up with that on the fly. I bet none of you got that reference. I bet none of you did. Let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Zanakin! There it is. All right, what's the look gonna be? Old school, all right. Kind of an old school look. Instead of, 99 and above where he had the sleeves. All right, let's see that Kopoken, and is he actually gonna start using Shiranui arts? Let's find out. Oh, damn. There's the Zanakin. There's the Bruhadan. There, wow. Oh, I just saw a little bit of story elements there. There was the Shoryudan. I saw the Shoken a minute ago. There's another version of his Shoken. Shorepadan. Nice. Yeah, oh damn, that was pretty. Oh yeah, okay. Damn. Oh, yes. Oh, they made that one look so much better than it looked in the past games. That Climax, HSDM, whatever. You know, they made that one look hella better. They made that one look hella better. Okay, you know what I gotta do, because it's KOF, gotta take a closer look. All right, let's get in here. First thing I noticed was this look for Andy, while he may have had it in the last game, it definitely is a callback to like his 94, 95, 96 classic looks, which are, sleeveless and actually look more like a gi. Later on, he actually got like skin tight sleeves. So just showing off some normal moves here, his normal Kopoken stuff that he usually utilizes. What I want to see is how his specials look. Okay, so there's a jumping there. That looks like a target combo that he did. That roundhouse, that looked dope right there. All right, there's the Zanakin, which is an awesome move. Dashes in elbow. There's the Guru Hadan. I hope I said that one right. There's the Hishoken, and the Hishoken actually looks different now. The Hishoken has actually taken different forms over the years. Also, it didn't look like that could be disrupted either. Sometimes it's been like a normal projectile. Sometimes it's been like just a burst of energy like right in front of him. And now this looks like a different variant. In fact, if I go back and look at it again, okay, that is an EX variant of the Hishoken. And it looked like it couldn't be interrupted there. There is the Shoryudan, and he just juggled two of them. I think he did. Okay, he EX'd one and then he did another. Okay, so that might just be an EX variation where it hits twice. So yeah, that was his uppercut. And then there is his enhanced variant of the Hishoken, which looks like a super. Yeah, that's a super. All right, there is the Chorepadan. That was his original desperation move back in the day, which was the enhanced variant of the Bruhadan, or whatever the hell they call it, the twisty kick I used to call it. Chorepadan still looking very awesome here. And again, there's Zanakin. I wonder if they're still gonna have the charge variant to this. Now that right there, go back right here. There's that kick. I wonder if this is a combo or if this is did something that he did later on with the Guru Hadan, where or Bruhadan, however the hell you say it, I can never remember. Where you could hit the first hit and then feint out of it for a follow-up. I think that's what's going on here, because it looks like he's going into the move and then he feints out of it and then he goes into a Shoryudan. So I think that's what's happening. It's the feint variant that he did. So yeah, you could, to back it up here for a second, you could go for a Bruhadan and then hit the first hit and then back out of it and then do a follow-up. So you used to not be able to do that. They only recently added that. And oh, that was nice. Bruhadan into a Zanakin, into another enhanced Hishoken. Love it. Love it. And they showed right here, damn, two Zen Akins back to back. EX causes a wall bounce, and then he did a normal, and then he went into the enhanced Shoken, and then here comes the big one right here. Watch this variant right here. I love this because it's quiet boom, boom, boom. I love this impact right here because in the first time they showed this version or this hyper version of this move, it hit once and then that was it. But the fact they show a triple hit on impact is awesome. So Andy looks really good, and Andy actually is one of my personal favorite characters. He's like in my top 5 KOF favorite characters. I don't play him as often as I should, but when it comes between him and Terry, I've actually always kind of liked Andy over Terry, and this was actually one of the things about Andy Bogard, or the relationship between Andy Bogard and Terry, in the KOF games and the Fatal Fury games. This was one of the things I really loved about these characters, because unlike Ryu and Ken, where Ken was just a copy character or just a variant of Ryu, and they shared the same moves, Andy Bogard has always been special because Andy has always, from the very beginning, from Fatal Fury 1 all the way to now, Andy Bogard has always played differently from Terry. From his fighting style, from his actual, his in-character martial art and everything that's tied to his story. Like, everything is different about Andy. It's like, he's Terry's brother, but there's so much about him that is different. Like, there is not a single move, believe it or not, there is not a single move that Terry and Andy share. Unlike Ryu and Ken, who share the Hadouken, Shoryuken, and the Tatsumaki and all that, Andy and Terry have never shared a move, ever. They have always, and I applaud SNK for that, they have always been their own unique characters. And I love that about them. And I don't think it gets enough recognition like it should. Because, Ryu and Ken are such celebrated characters in their own right. But Andy and Terry are two brother type characters. They do the brother archetype, and yet they're so different, from their look to their fighting style to just everything. Like, even the way that even their gameplay is just completely different. It's just so different, and I always have just applauded SNK for that. So obviously they're going to be going the normal Fatal Fury team here. So pretty much all we're waiting for now is Terry Bogard to get confirmed and shown here, and we will have the OG from 94, the OG 1994 Fatal Fury team, the team that 9 times out of 10 these three have always fought together. There was like one other time where it didn't happen, but 9 times out of 10 the Fatal Fury team has always been Terry, Andy, Joe. That's always been the team. And like I said, only one time did it ever, there was like maybe 1 or 2 times where it was ever different. And I hated that they did that. So Andy looks great. And honestly, I am getting more and more impressed by the visuals. I'm really getting very impressed by the visuals of KOF 15. It's looking prettier with each one, despite the clipping that they choose. I mean, they're going to clip it. That's just how it's going to be. It is what it is. But I really like what they've done with Andy. And honestly, I like that they've retained so much of his classic gameplay style. Because Andy's kind of one of those characters, in closing, Andy is one of those characters where if he's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of one of those characters that he only changed a few times. But he's one of those characters that's kind of been tried and true throughout his entire iteration since Fatal Fury 1 and since King of Fighters 94. And I've always kind of liked that about him. He's one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it characters, So, I mean, there we go. Andy looks great. I'm on guesstimate that Terry's next. We shall see. We shall see. I wonder how big this roster's going to be.